Okay, so yeah, it is black to play, and we're supposed to use Zugzwang. So we want to put white in a position where basically they have no good moves. Anything that they do worsens their position. So we're trying to put them in the Zugzwang. That's what that means. Is it's a situation where like having the obligation to move is lame. It's no good for you. In fact, I think I have a better definition written down if I can find it. Yeah. So Zugzwang, a situation in which the obligation to make a move in one's turn is a decisive disadvantage. So it's unfortunate that you have to move. It ruins your position. Lucas, do you have, or yeah, go ahead, Lucas.
Is it king to d5?
King to d5. All right, wait, so it's, sorry, I've got the wrong king here.
Black.
So king to d5 attacks the pawn directly. It seems like they can play, so they can play king here, defending. So, okay, so we play king d5. They step to f3. What would you play next, Lucas, as black? Because it seems like you put, if we play king d5 and they play king f3, are we in Zugzwang? Because we can't step here, right? The pawn, yeah, I think we end up in Zugzwang if you play king d5. Is that right? Let's hear from Damien, I think. Go ahead, Damien. I forgot to give you a trophy, it looks like.
King d4.
So you're saying play king d4. So that's attacking the pawn. I do like this. So they need to defend their pawn. So let's see. Black is going this direction, so he has to go here. So you're saying play king d4, and he basically has to make this move here, defending his pawn. And then what would you play next?
King d5.
King to d5. Yeah, and now I think he is in Zugzwang then, right? Is that what you were thinking, Cheryl?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Yep. So this is a prime example of Zugzwang. This is what Zugzwang is. Yeah, it's where you're in a position where your move, having to make the turn, so white has, everything's fine right now. Like white could be like, okay, yeah, I'm happy. Let's just call this a game. Like, no, dude, it's your move. You need to move your king. And he's like, no, I don't want to move his king. Obviously, black's pawn is taking away this square, and any other move, he abandons his post, and we take the pawn. And even better is our king is in front of the pawn and just there to march that pawn right up the board. So yeah, that's exactly what Zugzwang is. It's a situation where the obligation to move is lame. It's unfortunate. You're not very happy that you have to move. So that's what we're looking at today. Zugzwang again, the tactic. Let's hear from Damien once again. Oh, I forgot to give you a trophy for that last. But go ahead, Damien.
Whose turn is going to play?
Oh, whoops! I got this covered. Sorry, it's So
White to play?
Yeah, so we always play for whoever's on the bottom half of the board. So if you see 1 and 2 on the bottom, we're playing for white. And if you see 7 and 8 on the bottom, then we're playing for black. So white always starts on the first and second, so we're playing for white. That wasn't very clear, was it? But we are playing for white.
King c7.
So white
King
to play.
C7.
White plays king c7, attacking.
Queen takes d5.
So wait, okay. So we got a couple different things coming in. So we're thinking about. Let's think about queen. What was your move, Damien?
Queen takes d5.
Oh, queen takes queen. Okay, sorry. d5. Okay. So queen takes queen. So if we play that, so let's just consider this first. So yeah, if queen takes queen, then their king is going to be right here. And basically they have opposition on us then, right? So if we take their queen, they're going to step up and their king's going to be here and we're going to have to move. Although, is that okay? Because we could then go after the pawn. Right? Is that okay? It looks like it might be.
It's a draw.
It seems like it is drawish, but how do they defend the pawn? What do they do? So their king, so black's king's sitting here. Our king's now over here. We're attacking the pawn. What do? They can't move their king anywhere useful, so maybe they push up. And it seems like, I mean, we could push. Our king's here, their king's here. Oh, they could step. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that might work. I'd like to talk to others about it. Go ahead, Cheryl.
King C7.
So you're saying play king c7 first. But what if they then play queen takes queen?
Then king takes queen.
Then king takes queen, and you have the opposition now. It's their move. So imagine the queens are gone. So what we're imagining here is that we first play this move. If they play queen takes queen, then we're going to be stepping right back here. There's no queen anymore. We're trying to imagine the board with the queen's not existing. It's their move. It seems like they probably play king to c4.
King to... Oh, wait. No, I think queen takes queen.
You think queen takes queen is the better first move then? Else have something to add on this? Lucas, Nathan, David? No? Damien? Okay, so Damien did say queen takes. It does seem like queen takes is better. Because, yeah, so let's go over that again. If queen takes, it seems like they have the opposition, which should be bad, but then we can attack the pawn right away. And, of course, they could push the pawn. In which case, do we just capture? I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. We could push. We could just push the pawn, but then they get at our pawn. If we capture, they capture back. What should we do here? Should we push? Or should we capture? Or should we move our king? Let's hear from Lucas. Go ahead, Lucas.
Maybe we should capture.
Capture? That does seem better than moving the king for sure. Nathan, what were you thinking?
I was thinking to capture too.
Capture? Okay. So if we capture, they capture back. It's our move. We can move here. They can defend.
And then we can move king to a5.
King to a5. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, and now they are in Zugzwang. There's nothing they can do to get out of this mess that they're in. Yeah, they're just in big trouble. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and call that for the Zugzwang puzzles. So that was Zugzwang. Again, it's a situation where the obligation to move is a decisive disadvantage. Makes the difference between winning and losing is what decisive means. Well, thank you for joining me and taking a look at Zugzwang together. That's an endgame tactic. It's a pretty neat one. Definitely something you need to think about in chess positions. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already done that. Tell your friends, family members that are interested in the game. All right, take care. Bye.